What's going on, internets? It is Friday, which means that today is the day that I take your guys' comments from my videos on Tuesday and Thursday, and I respond to them here. And admittedly, we didn't have a lot of comments coming out this week, so it is going to be a relatively shorter show. But on Tuesday's video, I asked everybody, how long have you been going to the church that you're going to now? And something I thought was really cool is that mostly everybody said that they've been going to the same church almost all their life. Now, I grew up in a tiny Methodist church in Omaha, Nebraska. If I still lived in Omaha, I can almost guarantee that I would still be going there. I recently joined a small group, and so I feel like I kind of have a church family now, but the actual church is over 5,000 members. My church I went to as a kid was maybe 100 people tops, and I feel like I'm way overestimating there. Legitimately, they've had a part in actually raising me. So not saying that you shouldn't branch out, try new things maybe, but having that church family is always very important. So Dogman Cartoon says that he basically goes to church to sing his heart out, which totally, I get that worship music in. For me, I'm definitely about the sermons and the fellowship. Like, I want to learn and I want to be with like-minded people. But he wants to start a metal church, which I think is awesome. I've liked the idea of a themed church, and I understand that it's kind of hard to do. Like, I've always wanted a incredibly tech-savvy church. I think that would be really cool as well. But in the end, church is really about the people, I think. That said, though, a metal church is going to bring in a certain type of people, and Christian metalheads are usually very down-to-earth people. All throughout high school, I went to metal concerts, and Christian metalheads are just so authentic in their faith. These are not the lovey-dovey, goody-two-shoes type of people. These are very gritty human beings who have been changed by the love of Christ. You know, for today, Sleeping Giant, very good examples of this. On the next story, we just talked about DC Talk. I asked people who were excited about DC Talk, and if not, who they'd want to see have a reunion. And nobody knows who they are on my channel, which makes me so sad, but that means that my demographic is probably the 20-somethings, which is something that I like, so that's good. DC Talk is super cheesy 90s Christian music, but they were rapping way before Christian rap was a thing. People don't realize, but they paved the way for so many Christian artists that we know today. Michael Lopez says, I love DC Talk, but I'd rather see a +1 reunion, which totally, I'm so for that. And then, like I said, anyone else who brought up a comment had no idea who they were, which makes me so sad. But thank you guys so much for commenting on these videos. Remember, I'm going to be doing this every Friday. On Monday, I do a live video at facebook.com/geeksundergrace. And then Tuesdays and Thursdays, of course, are the news show. So I'll see you then. I love you guys so much. God bless.